Alright, hello everybody, and in today's video we will be looking at this upcoming winter storm we have on the way early this upcoming work week for much of the Northeast. So we will get to amounts in a second, but starting off with the NAM, you can see jumping right into timing, we have some rain changing to snow in much of northern Ohio, northern PA. Most of western New York should start as snow Monday morning. Now, heading into Monday afternoon, this is where we see snow continue its way east into eastern New York, northern New England by late Monday night, really. And then Tuesday morning, you can see this coastal makes its way off the coast. We have some precipitation strengthening all the way from, western PA, much of upstate New York, much of northern New England. Now, as we continue this into mid-Tuesday morning, rain does change to snow in eastern PA, southern New England, coastal Maine, but it's not looking like there's going to be too much in the way of accumulations for these areas, as first of all, temperatures at the surface will probably be 33, 32 degrees, and second, it's really going to be short-lived in that, you might see maybe a few hours of snow, moderate snow, but it's just not looking like the biggest event overall. Now, portions of northern New England could do pretty good, but we'll get into amounts shortly. So Tuesday morning, you can see that's the changeover that we just discussed in parts of PA, in the southern New England. And then as the coastal low strengthens, we do see some enhanced precipitation right at the coast. So this is where southern New England could maybe pick up, an inch and maybe a few inches. So we'll have to monitor the coastal enhancement as far as this upcoming storm, because the NAM does want to pop this low pressure right off the coast. So southern New England may pick up maybe an inch or two, but getting into amounts. First, we start with our 5 to 10 inch area. These are areas that will see all snow and probably the heaviest snow from the Adirondacks and the Green and White Mountains of northern New England and much of Maine. Likely looking at 5 to 10 inches. Some higher elevations could see upwards of a foot. As well as notice, we do have 5 to 10 inches in Erie and far northeast Ohio, as well as Oswego, north of Syracuse, as some pretty decent lake effect snow banning is expected by the time we get into Tuesday in these areas. So that's mainly from lake effect in those areas that will probably get them 5 to 10 inches. In some areas, wouldn't be surprised if they saw a foot in the usual favored of areas as far as lake effect. Getting into our next area, this is where we have 2 to 5 inches in all of these blue, light blue areas from northern PA, heading into eastern New York, Albany, and then southern New Hampshire, coastal Maine, all looking at 2 to 5 inches probably. These areas, especially the southern extent of these areas, will probably start off as a quick period of rain changing to snow, and then light snow changing to moderate snow towards the end of this storm, as we do see some coastal enhancement as far as precipitation goes. Now, our 1 to 2 inch area, this is where we expect kind of an even amount of rain changing to snow. So expect several hours of rain changing into maybe probably 3, 4, maybe 5 hours of snow in these areas, but it will be light snow and temperatures are going to be very marginal. So that's why we're only looking at probably an inch or two in all of these purple areas. Now, higher elevations, probably maybe 1,000 feet or 1,200 feet and higher, could be looking at the higher end of this the spectrum. But, it's either way, for many of us here in the Northeast, nobody really cares whether we see an inch or two, when most of these areas probably average over 4 feet for the entire winter. So, and then looking at under an inch from southwest PA, that will come towards the end of this event, as we do see a little bit of light snowfall, probably breaking out late Monday night into Tuesday morning. Now, central and eastern PA, under an inch once again, few hours of snow may be possible at the very tail end of the storm, right as precipitation exits the area. But some of these areas, wouldn't be surprised if you just saw nothing, if you just saw no snow out of this. So overall, probably under an inch. And then southern New England, these are the areas that have the best shot at overachieving this under an inch area, especially if we do see that coastal enhancement and some decent precipitation. So that could maybe lead to accumulations of an inch or two, especially if those areas change over a little bit quicker. But this is, once again, it's kind of just a nice early season event to get us all warmed up for this upcoming year. Don't think it's going to be like this for the rest of the season. This is just early November, I guess mid-November now, but late November is looking, better and better, and even December is looking better and better than we thought just due to favorable teleconnections. But we will have an update on that this upcoming week. But for now, that is the forecast for this upcoming winter storm, everybody. Thanks for watching, and feel free to hit that subscribe button for more updates.